喂喂喂，大家晚安，晚安。对，我已经事先串好脚，你看，今天早上爬起来床了。因为这个东西，它毕竟大家都知道 ，PC 先上市的游戏优化会比较差一点，而且我上次法环就已经尝过了后果。哦，晚安晚安，马萨希罗，晚安。如果游戏声音背景音乐太大声之类，再跟我讲，因为我目前背景音乐是调到，按错了，对。我目前是调45，然后因为怕效能太高的关系，我现在是调最低的，然后把动态模糊和垂直同步那些都关了。OK， 晚安晚安 ，Seven Deeper， 嗨嗨。对，你们的声音那个就是真的受不了的话，跟我讲一下，好。然后我创的角色那个也有讲是史莱哲林的，就是上次直播有分那个。有人会想看一下怎么创角吗？因为我觉得创角其实没什么特别好讲的，而且我已经尽量把那个角色，通常我是不会捏好看的啦，但是这次例外，就是因为这次反而要捏好看反而比较不容易，所以我反而想说捏个比较能看的，看得舒服一点。啊 ，Hello Hello， 叉叉滴滴。对，下午看别人玩，效能吃太久 ，VP 闪现撑不住。正常正常。像我之前法环也是啊，法环那时候还是刚上市，那时候我也是开法环，结果超钝的，哦，受不了。我很怀疑，我之后不想开法环，一定是因为那时候那个回馈感太差。然后我看一下因为我这个是豪华版，所以我有额外内容给你们看一下。对，这个是鹰马，然后这个是黑魔法，有这个是骑士醉鬼马。不知道骑士醉鬼马是什么人，就是看第5集，第5集他说是一种坐骑，就只有看过死亡的人才有见识过的一种魔法生物。这东西，这个面具好帅，对不对？然后帽子，豪华版跟一般版的差别就是在于豪华版现在 PC 应该都是豪华版，2月11号的人才是一般版。帅耶！什么中二？帅耶！帅，说啥呢？这是新手大礼包吗？没有没有，这是阿斯卡班大礼包。目前看到那个其他人玩，好像那个我只点进去看，因为我自己也不想被破梗。好像大部分的人就是很多还是史莱哲林。我们史莱哲林人才济济啊！面具让我想到冤罪杀机的面具，冤罪杀机我没玩，那款是那个吗 ？FPS 吗？还是什么的？冤罪杀机我不知道，对，可能要麻烦你讲一下，对，或者是我之后再去查。那我那个我有点手痒了，我们要不要可以先开始？我们先开始好不好？因为这个是开头而已。好，我们先开始哦，我有点等不及。好啊，好啊，好啊，谢了，谢了。对，我这测试就测试说那个跑得怎样。看完你的资讯，然后我想继续当麻瓜，还好吧？那个，因为之前有人玩过手游版的那个吗？魔法觉醒，那个其实做的还行，可是他就是后续没有弄好。不然其实他一开始前1个月还蛮耐玩的，可是1个月过后就啪没了。而且那一款也是咒语有英文发音的，英国腔的发音。 原罪是第一人称潜行游戏，也可以开无双就是，所以是类似像那个 Assassin's Creed 那样的刺客科教条。哦，姐，我知道你在看，你那个是你最喜欢的猫头鹰。那马特上你看到了吗？
It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
哦，谢影术。
Oh, Eleazar.
George. Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatergoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
然后我把我自己的角色音量调到最高，就是女高音这样子，因为我想试试看看说。 这种不常见的，因为女高音的声音我其实很难在现实中听到，比较少。好了，我们现在要去，我还以为我们会搭9又4分之3月台。WB 华纳兄弟，华纳兄弟最近的游戏我没有特别印象。 我甚至上次玩华纳兄弟游戏好像是《不义联盟》吧，《Injustice》那款格斗游戏，《God Among Us》那个应该比较少人有玩吧，那个算是小众的粉丝向格斗游戏，可是它剧情还不错，只是没有中文字幕。
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and
那我看我自己玩就好了，我自己玩恐怖游戏也是蛮会叫的嘞。
I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
恐怖游戏主播也开发出女歌，你是游戏王算不算恐怖游戏？
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
拆炸弹游
I've
戏。
yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died.
然后画面看起来有吗？有吗？还是我要更新？神秘。这样。哈哈哈。这样还有吗？好像没事了，好吧，那就继续喽。我目前在喝魔药的状态。
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe it.
我也觉得霍格华兹考不对啊，魔法物品进到霍格华兹是会失效的。
Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never.
Professor?
那刚那段龙的画面你们都没看到哦，那你们可能要麻烦去补一下旁边的，查看四
But that
周。
key you discovered was
蘑菇
clearly a
头。
portkey.
Portkey?
An item enchanted to
哦，那
bring
没办法，
whoever
不好
touches
意
it to a
思。
specific place.
港口药，港口药是在第4集出现的，要去看魁地奇世界杯的时候。
Look around a bit.
I would. But
Pocket.
stay close. We've no idea who created this portkey.
Pocket， 听
or
到吗？
why.
港口药 Pocket。我在猜是过场动画龙，因为龙的那个龙是一个大的要运算，就是对主界运算负荷太大，所以刚刚卡住。
How far did that portkey take us?
我哈利波特没有啦，我小说记得很清楚，我电影其实不是很熟，只是我看过很久，几十遍吧
Do，you think
每年至少会拿来翻几次，
I do.
对，也没有很
This
熟
has
啦。
not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a
几
path.
十遍很多
However
没有，因为
faded
第一
it
集
may
是
be.
大概我小学的时候买的，然后接下来他们大概就几年出一集，几年出一集，然后你总是会回顾一下前面吧。说真的，哈利波特小说真的蛮好看的。哇，这个好像是那种刺客教条或秘境探险这种感觉，有没有？
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
这个东西可能用手把玩比较好，我觉得用键盘玩应该也没有人会用键盘玩吧，我猜应该不会吧，因为这个很明显配置就是要用手把，
Ancient magic?
不然你可能很多东
Yes,
西
a
操作要
powerful
自己
magic
另外设定
wielded。by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
对，我把垂直同步跟动态模糊关掉了，所以应该不会有影响。我猜应该不会影响。
Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
什么？哪边？
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
哦，然后往下的时候，动作游戏就是你的手把会有一点微微的震动，这样。
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
点击 RT 进行基础施法。右手扳击，
Excellent.
一直按。用右边的蘑菇头选哦，蘑菇头锁定的意思嘛，应该是吧？ 哎呦！
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
所以我这边可以，他可以叫我开始用的意思。哦，不是左边扳机，说错了。
Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
是不是要举起魔杖？ 试一下，刚刚又是右边扳机，神奇。刚刚说 RT， 所以应该是右边扳机啊。可是刚刚为什么我按左扳机也有反应？奇怪。
Up there.
右边，我这次只按右边。
We're close now. It's just ahead.
沿途一直在乱放法术，还好他法术没有那个消耗的那个扣打，不然的话早就放完了。
Steady yourself.
对啊，魔法效果蛮赞。
Reparo.
Repair。哇，教授好猛！会掉下去吗？好像不会，这边不会。还说他本来就不会掉下去，还是我魂系环脱了，所以直觉会觉得，哎呀，推到边边他会不小心自己掉下去。所以他是到他的攻击范围内，他就会放法术。刚刚没有放出来，是因为不在攻击范围内。
That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
小地图，探索废墟。哦
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
那个大胡子，然后他们看到了吗？桌上好像是某种符文，这可以爬吗？他一直叫我爬上去吗？直觉就认为应该是要爬。不是从这边走上去，那绕一下看看。
Professor, this statue.
This may have been his home.
这个人手上拿了一个很大的足球，看来他刚刚才打完世界杯。魔力耗尽就要补足了，身为魔法师可不会飞檐走壁。对吧？魔法师不是应该像甘道夫那样子吗？往外绕一圈。
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
Eh? What's this? 打不破。
How odd.
所以是剧情。
Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
我们刚刚被龙袭击之后掉到了这个地方。我跟教授现在在调查这个地方。
Like the glow on the portkey container.
我们拿到了一个港口药，不知道为什么。
What in Merlin's name?
哎呀，梅林的胡子啊
Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
谁在打鼾？是不是有生物在这边？唤醒妖精？妖精是古灵阁的那个吗
Hello?
哦，对，古灵阁就是他们的银行。 他说《哈利波特》世界好像没有矮人这个东西。
It can't be.
只有矮妖，矮妖是爱尔兰矮妖那种。
Just a moment. Oh. Wait a minute.
矮矮的。
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Hmm? Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then.
Stay close.
哦，想起来，他们那个普林哥去拿钱都是这种过山车般的。
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
笑，为什么他要刮胡子这边一个笑？妈！哦，好像云霄飞车，太刺激了吧！这个我一定会起手汗。
As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest. Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
手把，其实这边手把没什么感觉。
Only one with great wealth or power.
可能等一下你撞到它会有阵痛之类的。
You want to take a breath?
我觉得这边可能会有3D晕诶，有些人可能看到会有3D晕。
That waterfall washes away all enchantment.
不过可能是因为我现在视角乱转的关系。
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you? Heard of it?
你们知不知道有一个游乐园叫小人国？
How deep are we going?
就小人国以前有一个游乐设施，好像就是这种可以地心探险的东西。
Was founded over 4 centuries ago.
有点长哎。这个云霄飞车道路有点长哎。
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
对我自己觉得我这个脸捏得算不错的。有，但是没去过。我也是很小的时候去的。
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was
结果年纪越大越怕游乐园的设施。
you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there. He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there.
他们这边的妖精，你们刚刚有听到发音了吗？是 goblin， 不是 elf。goblin。
Here we are. When was the last time this vault was accessed? A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years.
也是啊，这个身高比较像哥布林。
No one has visited Vault 12 until today.
因为我直觉，可能是因为 D&D 的关系，我会直觉把哥布林跟那个。 哥布林跟妖精分开。
Vault 12. Thank you for your help.
因为奇幻世界早期的翻译有些就很多都有歧义，像你看半兽人到底是要念 orc 还是要念 half orc？ 类似这种，这个是宝箱哎。 这个箱子让我想到刺客教条。 就可能里面会有些东西这样子。啊，开了什么都没拿到吗？不知道会不会有 Mimic 宝箱怪？可是这个不是 Darker and Darker， 应该不会。最近很多实况主好像在玩 Darker and Darker， 有人有兴趣吗？
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure.
Darker and Darker 是那个地层探险。
The Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
对，可是那个一个人玩很无聊，感觉出来。那个就是鼓励你跟大家组队探险玩的。
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected.
而且目前那个游戏蛮不平衡的，就是远程，远程很吃香，然后近战，
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
使用 L 稳固我的魔杖，利用这个途径来学习咒语。啊？哎，是怎样？在我的魔杖沿着符号路径移动时，于提示加速时按下相应的输入。哦，所以是这样子。不然的话，那个红色追上来，你就会失败了。然后你的摇杆要移，同时你左边的摇杆要移。Rebellion.
There, I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the
讨
way.
厌那种装备喷掉的感觉，拿斧头的很凶，拿斧头能都飞虎，远距离是很强，没错。我说那斧头很，我看了很多都是法师，对，还有什么游侠吧，Lumos.
This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out
莫
of here.
斯光亮咒吧，我记得那是那个中文版直接就音译的，这个音译还蛮简单好记的。
But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
因为这个东西，路莫斯你一看就知道，就是你要摸清楚路嘛，所以要有前面的光亮 ，Lumos， 所以你会觉得很好记，很直觉。
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
好像水滴一样。
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
地板上有一个怪东西。
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
该不会等一下要打这个雕像吧？原来是古达吗？等一下，原来这个是古达吗？是吗？该不会这个是吧？
There must be something to that reflection you're seeing.
黑魂山的守门员，古老师吗？
Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match.
我刚还以为是隐埋的敌人。
The reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
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 Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
陷阱！陷阱
Look out!
Protego 防御
Accio!
Accio
Descendo! Leviosa! Deposa!
这是好猛
Deposa! Protego! Leviosa!
还有它有那个周围要有那一圈提示的时候
Expulso!
周围会有一圈黄色
Descendo!
哦，还有红色
Expulso!
哎呦，不是用
Confringo!
Lumos 啊，这时候用 Lumos 干嘛
Leviosa!
啊，这个啊，防击
Stay close!
我也想让交手情怀
Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good.
哇，剩我一个，那看来接下来就我自己打的片段。不过目前为止，我只掌握 Lumos 还有就一般的攻击咒语了。那个甚至连攻击咒语都不算，就是他甚至连招式名都没有。哎，好黑哦
Where am I supposed to go? Lumos, what's happening? The wisps of
这个
magic
是
seem
哦
to，be
这个是像
leading me
法环那
somewhere.
样子吧？就是主要的那个任务的方向会这样指引你。看来这个设定应该之后很多游戏
Oh,
都
that's where
会有，
they're
算是好
leading
事。
me. That glow again.
哎呦，又有雕像了。
Lumos.
刚刚是怎么转的？刚刚是要移动到，要调查。
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
哎，旁边有个箱子。拿到了钱，所以这边是我自由探索的地方喽。哦，看到了，远处的金色香香，好暗，好可怕。
Protego.
Protego，
I need to align these statues with their
不是，我只想捡
reflections.
东西而已。
Lumos.
哎，刚刚的箱子嘞，箱子，我想看里面有没有什么珍贵的材料之类的，还是那个只有钱？哦，活了。
Perhaps I need to get them all to stand at once. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
我忘了那个，我忘了 Protego 要怎么放了。不是、啊，我忘了 Protego 要怎么放了，忘了。
Lumos.
飞翻滚，哇！干脆，哇！哎、他刚是不是顺过来了？哎呦，不是啊，我忘了，忘记怎么放了。哎、哦，往上。 Protego 的时候按 Stupefy 可以反击让它晕眩，所以刚那个红色就是 Stupefy。堕斯。不要再撸莫斯。哎呦，按错了。再试一次，再试一次。我好像我知道了，我知道该怎么做。他们人好，每次都只有一个人回到。可是我那个刚刚不知道为什么一直点到 Lumos， 每个都一起看会变开上，看。按住 Y， 然后不要按住 Y 再按反击。哎呀，时机错了，其实这时机不难抓。
Lumos.
按下冲刺， 要我冲刺吗？要打雕像了吗？我已经选史莱哲林啊 ！Hello， 右风 ，Hello。很怕阴暗的地方，所以会一直开灯。有道理，我真的还蛮怕暗的地方。
There you are. How did you? What is this place?
I don't know.
对，
But I found this.
漂浮咒是刚刚那个他刚说是那个 Leviosa， 教授刚刚有用出来。
For viewing memories.
所以目前就是 Stupefy、Reveal， 然后还有 Lumos、Accio 也还不会。Accio 是那个召唤咒，直接拉到面前来那个。
Follow my lead.
有情有义是我史莱哲林。电影演员方面，我是觉得那个啦，不知道是不是因为这个原因，好像看到选葛莱芬多的人比较少，形象崩坏。所以这位大胡子老头是谁啊？就是你这个王八蛋把雕像设在这里了。你又是谁？
All is in place.
罗克伍。
Perhaps too well.
罗克伍是第5部有提到的一个人吧？好像是神秘部门里面的。正确来说应该是第四集里面，魔法部门有一个神秘部，好像是那里面员工。然后好像是一个食死人，那这个人可能是他的祖先。
And if we are correct, Charles, the ritual wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge and the responsibility.
我是觉得自己有什么样的想法无所谓，可是不要认为，不要强加到别人身上都无所谓。很显然有一群人不是这样，我就不说是哪一群了。哈哈，反正这个世界上到处都有这种人。
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems,
所以我是求生
are
丸
the， key to understanding
有一
why.
个古代魔法的谜题。
Rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know, but
是
sir,
什么坏坏妖精？
be in there.
I was right.
他看起来像坏坏妖精。
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they
坏
have
坏
the
妖
key
精
to
的
the
眼睛
vault.
是红的。
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access
no,
only to one with the key, and you didn't have it.
哦，
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
耶！这就是奇异博士的力量。哦。 超大雕像，他们用的那个吧，我记得他们世界观有说，就是妖精还有家庭小精灵的用的体系是跟巫师不同的，像巫师要有法杖。 你看多比在那个弹指的时候，他们也没用法杖。能力是从额头发出圈圈，这是什么能力啊
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket,
厨师盆就是那个可以让人接触到以前放的人过往记忆的东西。最早是出现在第4集的时候。
We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
不是应该是第2集，应该是第2集。怎么还没到学校才出生入死啊？求生万啊！这就是求生万的。火车，9又3/4，月台的霍格华兹特快车。Hogwarts。好棒哦！好棒哦！哇哦！有没有人想要赶快也来买一个？好棒哦！我光前面我就看得很高兴了，怎么办？阿兹卡班啊，都选史莱哲林了。阿兹卡班应该是那个吧，类似硕士进修的概念，对不对？
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
哎呦，看来刚刚那个学生是格莱芬多的哦，红红的。
Phineas, Nigellus, Black.
哦。菲尼亚奈吉布莱克是天狼星的那个什么曾祖父吧，还是玄祖父？因为天狼星是他的弦外之。
The sorting ceremony's over.
然后听说游戏里的设定是不是小说里的设定是，这位天狼星的这个超级大主妇是历年来最不受欢迎的校长。
If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
然后布莱克家族的人除了天狼星以外，其他全都是史莱哲林，就他一个人异类被分到格莱芬多。
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
这个威斯理应该是荣恩他们的什么有一任祖先吧，我猜。因为威斯理家族人很多，大概就是那种你开中青会，整个场都是他们的人。
A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions, certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit. But your professors have a great deal.
其实我不晓得这边要是你没有绑定那个账号的话，这边分类帽会不会让你自己选学？还是会直接帮你做个测验？
I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power.
因为我是直接帮账号。耶！
You belong in Slytherin!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Oh.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm
Professor Weasley. Would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
我记得史莱哲林他们有说他们的教育厅在地牢。
I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
罗琳最早设定史莱哲林，反而好像不是为了什么高贵的血统，而是就是那时候早期的那种纯种巫师好像是被迫害的，就是类似女巫狩猎那种东西。所以他们接受纯种，反而是为了要保护那时候身为弱势的巫师。
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply
赫夫帕夫的是在厨房旁边。
Aspiration.
雷翁克劳是在那个塔吧，天文塔吧，好像是。格莱芬多在哪？格莱芬多，我只知道他在胖女士画像的旁边是吗？
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
欢迎来到霍格华兹。史莱哲林的手的那个象征，那条蛇是黑曼巴蛇，超级有毒的蛇，酷吧？地上有一堆黄黄的，你们看小地图吗？小地图有一堆黄的。
Lumos.
锁定，哎，真没办法锁定的，可是可以这样，可以打到他们吗？
I suppose some introductions are in order.
不能锁定，不能锁定。
Must be different. Starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Wonder where they're from. Well, I suppose.
Sebastian， 地球仪，是地球仪吗？还是别的东西？跟我讲话。
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
当时可怕极了，我的显卡。
Indeed.
我说的是我的显卡。
And how did you escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our
像撕淌三步杀就没有写在教科书里。
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
他笑一定都要这样子刮胡出来吗？感觉很好玩。我在他们面前撸魔神，他们会被亮到吗？我试试看。
Lumos.
不会，他们没有反应。他们没有任何反应。突然有一个人在你面前用，突然你亮咯，亮咯，难道你不会觉得被吓到吗？
If you do that, you'll lose.
在玩巫师棋，巫师版的西洋棋。
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you.
You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Legendary. Pentakill.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
其实这种天气应该在霍格华兹骑扫帚会超冷的吧？
Goodbye, Imelda.
类似在零下的时候骑机车一样吧？还是说没那么冷 ？Ominous.
I think I heard one. Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous.
冈特
Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
冈特是那个第6集有出现，是那个伏地魔他妈妈那边的分支的姓氏，他妈妈那边的姓氏就冈特，他妈名字叫那个台湾翻译叫魔柔冈特。那冈特也是一个古老的巫师家族。不过我比较那个对他名字，我想说他名字是不是叫 Ominous？ 因为 Ominous 应该取这个名字有点神奇，因为他意思有点不吉祥。
I'd much rather have arrived on time and without a dragon attack en route.
I'm sure. How horrible.
希望不是我想的那个
I can only
Ominous。
imagine. Well, it's good to have you in Slytherin. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct
你看，
descendants of
他这边
Salazar
有讲。
Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
还好，目前史莱哲林
Fifth year Slytherin
给人的
in
感
here.
觉蛮舒服
Professor
的。
Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
我喜欢这个学院。他们中间有一个白白点，让我有点小在意是什么？哎 ，Hello， 你动了。
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave
哦，
here.
对他们5年期要考一个
After
考试，
much
不等
discussion
无
with
者，
the
类似我
headmaster
们
and
的
the
大考
Department
这
of
样。
Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
那应该怎么分？学测吗？学测，巫师界的学测。
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
等一下，我很好奇那个是什么。哦，学院箱子现在不
I
能用。
certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
哦，这个是收集的，告诉你一些小知识，这样子，是吗？哦，收集要素，唯一途径。等级1，推进主线挑战，收藏天赋库存装备。哦，做的好精致啊！
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more
所以没事就要用一下
inside and outside.
就是看有什么东西。大眼仔，吓死我了！是我离教授太远，刚刚会直接重来的意思吗？ 哎呦，吓死我！
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
开启地图，快速传送点的意思。对啊，就传点。 图书馆，现在目前好像只能去图书馆。哦，这些地方都还没有，都还不行传，可能要实际走过一轮才可以传。 他们读取画面的右下角全都是4个学院不同的象征，看到吗？它会一直变。
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
问一下好了。
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare
我其实我觉得不一定要不是这种，
it seems.
就直接用那个嘛，
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one
Accio， 然后还有 Stupefy 就可以
Perfectly good
一直
boats
把
and
人在
carriages to
同一条支
Hogwarts,
线上
and you
推
chose to
进
fly
就
in
推
the
去
path of a，
感觉
dragon.
就很好玩。
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
他们去火米村的话，他们在3年级的左右会签一个同意书，亲属的同意书。
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of.
其他人会有乖乖
And she
讲
may
吗？
feel
其他史莱
obliged
哲
to
林学
share
生不晓得有没有
details
乖
with the
乖讲，
headmaster that would be
还
better
是就
left
是
between us.
大家都
Understood, Professor.
Good.
小秘密。
Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guides? Unfold it and have a look.
Leviosa 漂浮咒。啊，点太快了。
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
霍格华兹的所有学士魔杖好像都是来自奥利凡的。我们什么时候可以学扶来扶洗？
I need someone to lend me some potions ingredients. Don't give me that look. I told you before I was only musing about a
这支线吗？还是只是在闲聊
I'd actually brew one. I wouldn't have the faintest idea what to put in one, let alone finding powdered moonstone or Pathfinder eggs.
I still don't get it.
Don't worry. It wasn't that funny.
You're making an excuse for him.
No, she's not. Your jokes are never funny. You're as bad as Ronan.
Oh, right to my heart. I like Ronan's jokes.
不能互动。我刚才想说这是不是个支线任务之类的。这个信是什么？跟着他走会跑到哪里去？然后只是在那边无意识的绕来绕去而已。Hello。这个是什么
Revelio.
诶
Off on another adventure, are we?
诶，要怎么触发？我想想看。这个是
Protego. Now, is it 2 pinches of Angelica or 3?
它是发现之后就可以用吗？感觉好像是欸。这个画像。他被打有什么感觉
Revelio.
这附近有传点的话，那么可能，那可能，哎，这是什么？解谜吗？这是要解谜吗？还是说只是单纯现在不能进去而已？这边真的很大。哦，这是中庭吗？总之，先把这几个人在干什么？哇，哈，哈，哈！啊！哇！他干嘛？他刚为什么喷出火来了
Revelio.
没东西。
Let us not on your nose. Thought you'd want to know.
等级2锁定。
If Hogwarts survives the reign of this headmaster, I think we should have a moon carpet.
Elios 小故事哦，这样有等级。 找一些奇怪的图像。哦，这是什么？标本。
Revelio. Protego. Lumos.
哦，原来是这样造的。
Please do be mindful where you walk, won't you? Only if you step on the wrong tile, there's a... Oh dear.
啊，绿色的。
One person even tried to sort this trip.
这是任务吗？臭臭的，臭臭的绿色。
Oh dear, do mind the tiles. Some of them can be most potent.
然后有个宝箱在那里面。
Do you mind where you're stepping? They'll only think it's me.
这边也有。拿到物品了。
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
地图要怎么叫出来？有点忘了。地图是按这个，这个吗？不是，这是这个。哦，所以现在就可以，刚刚找到绿色就可以。有一个绿蝴蝶，不是，这鹅。
Revelio.
鹅的话，该不会要照亮吧？
Lumos.
灰贵妇。哦，它会跟着跑。这可以干嘛？这样可以干嘛？还说那是一个钥匙之类的。他说应该要找个东西让它可以飞。 找到一个让他可以安心停着的地方。
How nice to see you, my young friend.
还是他就只是在这边很烦而已？真奇怪。好了，去上课吧。
Revelio. Lumos.
还是说刚刚那只要把它放到这边来？等一下，试试看。回去找一下。回去找一下刚那个鹅是不是要把它放到这里？它刚停在哪？停在这里。鹅把它弄到那个。 还真的耶！ 以这个也是吗
？Lumos。
他们也是有。哎呦。
Revelio。
不能打开吗？不能开吗
？Revelio。
嗯，金色的。
Protego。Revelio。
金色的，可是不行，不行弄吗？嗯。
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio.
先上课再说。Stupefy。啊，这是刚交易厅遇到那个家伙。
Leviosa!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Oh, 学会了。
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso.
Good. Now, the basic cast. Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Oh, 先扶起来，然后再接一架普攻。
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Leviosa, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
直接打，这么猛。
This should be easy.
You're good.
How perceptive. What are you doing up there?
Rather good at this, aren't you?
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
我总觉得他在放水。
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Huh. Always thought Leviosa was for first years. Not anymore.
大出了风头了。
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
这想法很合乎帕普。
Nice work.
谁80奖
Revelio.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
这边有一个宝箱。 这边有一个宝箱，可是在哪儿啊？哪儿啊？我看到宝箱了，可是它藏起来了吗？
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
挑战选单，领取奖励。 多、哦，其实这么多有点眼花缭乱。装备，欸，好欸，黑手套。 脸部，我来看看。这个好像是我根据我在那个哈利波特粉丝网页里面的打扮。先全都装上去看看，其实可以不装。这样看起来比较有鉴别度一点。 然后这边是应该是刚刚收集到的一些有的没的，对，没错。哦，然后这边是可以拿的东西。 还不行，所以刚只能换那个很帅的手套。我想要那个帅帅的手套。满满的手套。装备应该就可以换了。手套没有吗？嗯，那刚刚那个是跟我讲什么的？规矩只是限制天赋的东西，说得好，非常赞同。史莱哲林加10分。 哦，那东西我超在意耶，那个宝箱是怎样？我超在意耶，是怎么样？我走错地方了吗？还是我没有打开它？那这个宝箱是怎样啊？好在意哦。在底下吗？ 就是他可能在这个，他可能是这个位置，可是不在这个楼层，是这个意思吗？喝口茶，冷静一下。这边是否有一个传点
？Revelio。
先去上课，先去上课。我想拿那个阿 key 喔。爆上压。哦，这本在这个生物在怪兽与他们产地里面有写到，所以往那个楼梯走上去就是走下来才对。转一下，转一圈。 哎呦，这什么？好丑！嗯，接下来不是要去上那个什么另外一堂课了吗？我走的位置不对吗？奇怪。 不可。哦，金色的线。
Revelio. I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
然后这边又有了神奇小东西，又要找那个啊，又要找那个蛾了，又要让蛾飞进来，这附近可能又有蛾。蛾，如果看到蛾的人，帮我留意一下。蛾，我不那么急啦。是不是还要再往上走？学校好大。学校好大。
Revelio. Off on another adventure, are we?
学校真的好大。这是厕所。厕所里的宝箱，谁会把宝箱放在厕所里？看一下有没有谁躲在里面。我记得好像是哪里边的女厕有爱哭维麦朵朵。哦！
Revelio.
没有，没事，他只是单纯坏了吧。这个镜子就有点恐怖的感觉。再往上一点点。
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
魔药学。
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
格莱芬多的。
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
宝箱放在厕所就是恶作剧啊！里面刚刚只有写，我看过，你骗不到我的。
Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now.
他的口音很嗨。
My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
Obliviate, 空空遗忘。
Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and turn summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio， Accio，
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
一些敌人对你武器库中的某些咒语和技巧有特殊的弱点，浏览收藏选单来加以了解隐藏的敌人弱点。我说什么上课不到5分钟就要下课了，原来是要上户外课。因为召唤咒甚至可以那个吧，不把眼前的物品，就是物品离你很远，可是你要很专心想着它。
唉。 I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure
像哈利第4集学会召唤咒，就是直接在打龙的时候，叫他的火闪电出来，从他的宿舍飞到那个打龙的地方去。也不是打龙，他们那时候是要抢龙蛋。
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
新来是错了吗？没差了，反正我本来就喜欢第一个，不管是不是新来的都一样。
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will, but instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible. Excellent control there. Not to worry. That's it. Happens to the best of us.
这样到底是成功还是失败啊？我有点搞不懂。
Very good.
啊！我好像都0分。我看到上面有写分数。
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
我是蓝的，可以先锁定吗？超没信心。啊
！Splendid.
Let us see this. There we go.
怎么都30啊？每次都差一点的感觉。
Quite impressive.
Here we go.
我还剩1次的机会。 走。
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
不想输给格莱芬多的啦。
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
Wow.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this.
他好猛哦！
Yes.
啊
Stay focused.
Be sharp.
出去，出去！耶！
I thought I had that.
被挡住了。
Do not think I will start going easy on you now.
闭嘴！
Accio.
Excellent control there.
Here we go.
哇，有机会吗？
That is how it's done.
Yeah, yes, 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 yes.
Brilliant.
Yes.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
给史兰哲林加分，快点！我要加分，加分。看起来可以把别人球撞下去，哎，真的，真的假的？我刚刚是想说那个不能动，哎，因为他刚刚就是给我弄的时候好像没有，好像要轮流，还是说别人可以？只是我刚刚没有按的关系。
I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
实力自强。
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me.
目前小说里面有提到的，好像就是3家，就是博巴洞、德姆兰还有霍格华兹。
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
那这样你们跟妖精那些一样哎。
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh yes, I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, But I am glad to be here at Hogwarts.
对，这游戏是小说
哈
利波特的前100年，就大概是天狼星的曾祖父的那个年代的事情。
Of course, you can use.
邓布利多可能还没出生。
If you're so inclined.
Well,
a
you'd
word,
be using it
if
on
you would.
clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
可是你会让自己飘到空中吗？还有一个空格。现在满脑子都是宝箱。
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
Bye bye. 看来我刚刚应该谦虚点会比较好，不过我才不管。为什么有个人在这边躺在楼梯上抽搐？
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented
Where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of
1752.
By the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, fight! It's a bold
这个到底要怎么开啊
Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boots and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
这是什么？那是要把它滚到对的位置哦。是这样吗？这个对的就可以开吗？是有那么简单吗？应该没有。它旁边那个提示算提示吧，好像是独角兽，可是这边不能有独角兽，所以这边应该是。啊，应该我不知道哎，因为它这个03是什么东西？对，应该它这边上面有提示吧？这边是问号，可以滚吗？这什么？这什么？这什么？ 这什么？你是什么东西啊？原来是浪猫啊！等级1锁定，可是我现在已经等级2了耶！哎呦，不好意思，我弄倒书了。嗯。 我可以对他用阿 key 喔吗？我在想这个漂浮的东西可不可以对他用阿 key 喔？可以。哦，它还有可以滚的，可以滚的东西吗？有点好奇，这个。 到底是怎么解法？啊，这个还可以摸。斜对角墙上还有一个，我怎么没看到？斜对角墙上，斜对角墙上，有箱子，拿到了怪怪帽，怪帽子。哪边？斜对角墙上哪边？斜对角墙上。猫被卡住了，关我屁事。斜对角的墙上。问号跟问号都要解开。我在猜那个是不是提示？就是还是这个转的东西有没有？应该没什么，就是给你准的。如果这个也是解谜的话，就太过分了。首先这边1个、2个，那理论上这个应该是在3个斜对角。在哪里？地上没有。然后那只猫怎么还在卡在那边？怪猫。所以看到漂浮着的东西可以对它用阿 key 哦，学到了。每一只猫的不同的动画收集，这样算不算一个收集？问号。可是它这边只有2个，理论上从它的图标来看，是不是要有3个？问号4，可是4是什么意思？0、3问号，而且它这边没有那个独角兽开了！吓死我了！哈，为什么开了？
Revelio.
装饰桌子，我到底怎么解的？我自己也不知道。这怎么开的啊？然后这个锁，我在想是不是要有那个开锁咒，就是那个阿罗哈穆拉，在第1集就之后可能会教到吧？还说这个可能是要学任务。那不会本来就能直接开启的吧？可是刚刚那个不给开，我刚刚和敖启志叉。 就是还是说他随便转就可以开，只是刚好转对了。不知道，我真的不知道。 I have no idea。看一下现在任务要我干嘛好了。刚刚是不是有那个史莱哲林那个塞巴斯奖叫我说要去找那个决斗社的人 ？Weasley。他刚谁巴斯酱叫我去哪里找谁啊？幻影猿雕像，幻影猿是那个隐形斗篷的材料，然后因为它会隐形，所以很难找。任务日志。这边是不是我现在的位置？我想到处乱晃一下，你们可以不用管我，没关系。我在这边先乱晃看看，纯粹只是因为我忘记刚刚那个塞巴斯讲叫我去哪里找谁了。
Revelio.
其实我一直想，那个叮的声音是不是在提示附近有东西，还是只是单纯每次发出来都会有那个叮？
What are you up to now?
这边好像还没来过。靠赛玩游戏打翻就算解密也要靠赛，看来是有东西才会叮。可是刚刚没发现，那个叮没发现是什么？叮。
Wrong, students? Afraid of a staircase? Slow code!
谁在弹琴？哎，是你，你在弹琴。
Revelio.
这幅画里的人看起来好犹豫哦。绕了一圈，好，这边是回到大厅。
There's something in there. I just know it.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora.
Pardon
me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
画中描述的地方，所以是代表那个鹅藏的地方。到底是鹅还是蝴蝶啊？啊，我最不会看这种了。
Sometimes you can find some quite interesting things in the library.
阿key喔，阿key喔，阿key喔。然后这边又有问号门了。1121。问号。蜘蛛，然后这个东西什么，很像水草的东西。对啊，你看这个直接开是没办法，它可能是要找规律吧，可是要转盘。它转盘只有一个吗？这个的。附近只有一个的转盘，该不会只要解这一个就好了
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
Lumos. 鹅嘞？在这里。
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
对，我就说它是鹅吧。哼哼。然后刚刚那个阿 key喔。
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
结果我在还没有跟他讲话之前，我就已经知道这个东西。3个圈圈加起来是中间的数字。以直觉来看的话，可是那这样子的话，那个转是要怎么转？它转的规律又怎么说
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
拿到礼服了。哦，解开支线加的经验好多，你们有看到吗？哎呦！这能干嘛？这个钥匙孔。图案代表数字，他找很久都没救，结果你一来就马上截掉了。谁找很久？太可怜了吧！土法炼钢，暴力破解。只有一个的话，试试看这样子。问号，还是问号？ 它刚刚的规律我刚看了一下，它首先是从那个这只亚塞饼的开始，然后再到这边就是往上没有独角兽，就是这样子隔着跳一格跳一格，它的符号顺序变化是这样子。11、21、21、17下去，还是说另外一个地方有？因为不可能只有一个吧？脑袋要烧掉。对啊，应该还有一个。那个 NPC， 哎呀，哦，我想说谁啊？谁那么可怜？对，那个之后再研究好了，感觉。
Off on another adventure, are we?
哦，这学校真好。
Oh, there was something else too. A dash of powdered bat spleen, I think.
哦，教授的办公室。啊，随便闯进来。波金和伯克斯进一步的指示如下。哎呦
Revelio.
魁地奇手套。嗯。
Revelio.
该不会是锁住的那个吧？那万一是要这样那就哭了。啊！我本来想要打那个锅子的。魔药学教室。
Surely those were curdle.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was.
这边看看有没有。
Revelio.
我目前还不想上变形区，我想要去找塞巴斯奖。
Revelio.
啊，这边又有锁了。哦，幽灵哎。
Revelio.
不能跟幽灵讲话。 又有一个需要蝴蝶的那个空话。这边是什么？
Revelio.
不能对准。他不见了，皮皮鬼不见了。
Revelio.
到处都可以看到透过来的宝箱，哎。那个数字的你会介意吗？我目前还好，没有特别建议，也没有特别想去管。我目前想要找的是决斗社的人。
Revelio.
哎呦，青蛙合唱团。哎，手把震动了一下，好大！我说宝箱好大，这个宝箱可以开吗？好像可能还不行。
Lumos.
钱。怎么一个人没事就在那边照着那个点亮着？
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Do you suppose Black's children are as condescending and ill-tempered as he is?
结果只有钱，对，只有钱。
Revelio.
这边好像走过，这边那个脸很臭的家伙有印象。走过了。
Revelio.
哦，这边好多哦。收集到好多新东西。这边
Revelio.
有什么特别的吗？为什么他刚刚在那边哼？
Revelio.
哇哦！ 绯红大衣。好多神奇的东西哦！叮。I wish they'd
Revelio.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
这边也有问号问号，感觉这边是比较大的谜题，因为它这边离比较远，是不是？
Wouldn't it be romantic to fly amongst the stars? Even Professor Shaw might think so.
哦，在这里。哦，刚那个问号的上面是它。蜘蛛还有啊，我好像有个可能性。这个可能是那只彩鸣鸟，然后上面那个可能是蜘蛛，这是我猜测的。然后那个这八角形的蜘蛛上面那个东西往下的，有点像圣甲虫吧？这是圣甲虫吗？
Wish I could afford my own.
会不会是这样子？如果是这样子的话，那表示我解谜解对了。不是，好。 没办法，我觉得它有提示，就是它那个可能是那种，像那种谜题里面不是有那种吗？例如说这个隔一格那种等差还是什么等比那种显示方法，我猜应该是这样子。可是就是它位置好像不是平面的，就有时候可能要花点时间找一下。
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
就是那个啊，解谜不是会常有那种，就是例如说隔一格就是同样的，然后隔两格同样的这样子，就是有一个规律这样子。这边来过了。哦，这边好大，我要去哪里才能找到秘密决斗社的人？我想去决斗。啊。 打开小地图，武斗派，这就是简单那种，就是有提示应该不难解啊，只是目前没有特别想要，就是为了那个去特别钻研的程度。这边是不是都还没开过？有了，这里。 太好啦！哦，这边有读取条，表示这边之前也还没来过。
Revelio.
我们史莱哲林的传统就是喜欢在学校里面偷偷弄自己的东西啦，就像密室一样，像密室，还有密室，还有密室。
Revelio。
秃头，你好。目前看起来决斗很重要啊。 决斗我才能学会更多的种。哎呦，怎么又是你
？Oh, not again! Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim. Did you fancy a mole? As long as we're only 1 time per week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory. Not for the meek.
Please, you'll make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp. Sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms. So I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed.
这间厕所怎么回事？
And so she agreed.
这间厕所怎么回事？
Contract with her, not with him.
谁啦？这谁啦？是因为在厕所里吃蛋糕啦？有病！不是啊，这为什么要在厕所里吃蛋糕？他不觉得？哎，怎样？这个会不会有密室在这里面？ 这个洗手台里面会不会有密室
？Beautification potion. I shan't doubt. Certainly suits you.
Revelio.
在隔壁，箱子在隔壁，加掉啊！瘦子拉克伦，阿盖尔郡地图，这什么？橱柜、啊？哦，我跳起来的时候好钝哦。
Revelio.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
这干嘛？为什么？还有蓝色的。
Lumos.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
哦，有可能是因为他还没学到。
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross ones work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize.
奖品.
Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along or duel alone.
的那第一名都是格莱芬多，学院杯中永远决斗都是格莱芬多。来上场。
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
哦， 双人对战。蘑菇头。哦 ，Confringo 哎，哎呦，好钝，好钝，好钝。
Expelso，
帮我打，帮我打。
There goes my wager.
Expelso.
You're better than that.
Protego. Expelso. Act like a winner.
我让他挡太多。
Expelso. Leviosa. Don't throw away now. Expelso.
揍到我了，揍到。
Protego. Stupefy. Leviosa.
哎呦！
That looks painful.
我要试到
Care
赢
to
为
try
止。
another round?
对，没错。
Yes, don't count me out yet.
Brilliant.
Confringo. Leviosa.
Lucio.
Confringo.
Protego. Expulso.
Leviosa. Descendo. Take.
Expulso.
Confringo.
烦哦，一直按错。
Expulso.
Is that all you've got? Leviosa.
Expulso.
Protego.
Expulso.
Confringo.
There goes my wager.
嗯，奇怪。
Leviosa.
Protego. Act like a winner.
Confringo.
Expulso. I'm the one.
Leviosa.
啊，不行。
That looks painful. Care to try another round?
再试一次，再试一次。
Yes, don't count me out yet.
Brilliant. Leviosa.
Confringo. Leviosa.
哦，还是 CD 啊，我看到了。
Confringo. Descendo.
Expulso.
Confringo.
Expulso.
You're better than that.
Confringo.
Leviosa.
Leviosa. Come on. Leviosa.
Expulso.
Accio.
Confringo.
Lumos.
Descendo.
Don't throw away now.
Confringo.
Leviosa.
啊，算了，不是啊，怎么感觉好像不是很
That
痛
looks painful. Care to try another round?
你装备红色的攻击类法术。
Yes.
可恶
Don't count me out yet.
Brilliant.
哎呦，哎，等下，还可以用这样子，还可以用吊灯砸他。
Expulso. Leviosa. Expulso.
There goes my wager.
Lumos. Expulso. Leviosa. Act like a winner. Expulso. Lumos.
Leviosa. That's all you've got.
哎，我刚刚不是要用到它
Lumos. Lumos.
You're better than that.
Protego. Leviosa. Give him what for. Lumos.
Descendo.
怎么感觉好像打得不是很痛？
That looks painful. Care to try another round?
我总觉得打得不是很痛啊。
Perhaps later.
Suit yourself.
Leviosa.
他说这个东西是我目前打得掉的，只是我刚没打赢而已。哎，等一下，那万一我用那个去撞他们的，我利用阿key喔加那个，我用阿key喔来撞这个东西，这个是可是这样是不是有点太高啊？太高难度了。开个箱子安慰一下自己。试试看啊，好啊，再试一次，最后一次 ，Final Round。
Hello, Lucan. I wanted to talk to you about crossed wands.
Ah, look who's back. So, care to try your luck again?
Get me in the ring.
That's what I like to hear.
We'll make you regret signing up. Expulso! I'm the one!
Bringo. Take it.
好像不行哎。
Give him what for!
Come on.
哦，连打的话伤害会增加。哎。
Go away now. Expulso! Act like a winner.
You're better than that.
我直接用闪的比较快。
Stupefy.
Leviosa. That's all you've got.
Lumos. Leviosa. Lumos.
There goes my way.
Leviosa. Protego.
试一试，感觉应该可以。好像用反击了。早知道就一直用反击就好。哦，终于赢。
Some big hits that round.
不行，结果不用那个吊坠也可以。
Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Ones victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again. 这样我什么时候能学到撕淌三步杀？可是史内普这时候还没出生，应该没有。哇，酷炫手套哎！这样子是没装上去。 这是半框，然后这是4框，这个比较丑，可是它的防御比较高，它的框比较多，所以它防御比较高。好，我们这个是功能型的，我们不要管说它的外观到底有多丑，反正功能型的装上去就对了。啊，好丑！ 好丑，真的好丑！那到底是什么怪人啊？好丑！这什么怪人？如果我走在学校，我完全不想跟这样的人讲话。啊，对吼，主线要我找卫斯理教授。 我都忘记了。这个东西是奇怪的任务吗？我很怀疑。刚那是在魔药学老师找到的信件。全学校最亮的！哇哇哇！你看，你看，你看，我长得好 fashion 哦！这是哪个年代的打扮？ Just wait till I've grown a bit, then we'll see how well you do.
I feel sorry for your next opponent.
哦，这刚打输了，手下败将们。哼哼哼。那个亮亮的让我真的很在意，可以对他用。
I cannot do this for all eternity. Come now, Annabelle. It was a long time ago.
去变形学教室了，找到了。嗯，这边以前没来过吗？应该有吧。或许有。各不在决斗中的索命咒，应该可以吧？可是应该不会那么早让你学到索命咒。因为大家都是冲着索命咒来的。
That young'un's now a teacher herself. It's a wonder she's not gobbled up by her own fanged geranium. 啊，有猫可以摸的。这是什么？
这叫什么？三个花色的猫是什么？好像有个特殊的名字，喵。家庭小精灵。
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
只是决斗而已，真的要闹出人命吗？说啥呢？决斗本来就是该赌上性命的事。
Oh, excuse Deke.
你的名字叫 Dick， 真的？真的假的
？There you are.
Your name's Dick? Really?
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me, isn't there?
一般般了。
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potion shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
就可以配补药的意思。
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
哦，你说那个像乌龟那个玳瑁吗？有可能呀。
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
解决不了问题，那就一发索命咒就好了。
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Sebastian.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard. And he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
箱子48块。完成首个任务的奖励是修复咒语复修，其他的任务复修物品的，用来修物品的咒语。总之，先来稽查一下，身为一名优秀的巫师，要稽查这个环境有什么还没搜刮到的东西。好，上锁了。Let's all 乖乖的去找教授。
Off on another adventure, are we?
三花猫叫玳瑁啊。 谢了，不好意思，我刚刚还以为那种那个是要讲乌龟的事。
There you are.
不好意思 ，I'm sorry。勇者的行为，没错。
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed, I do.
你看我对猫都不熟，
useful one at that.
连这个都想不起。
The mending charm Reparo fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
好吧，不能否认。
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
飞行的书页，就是一直用阿key喔的意思。
This is the right area. I wonder where I got it.
阿key我用的很熟啦，稳的。
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you? Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is.
Oh,
I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones?
第3集左右的时候有出现。
Like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones. Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone
不是啊，输了心情就很糟了，然后还要在那边被淋一身臭水。
Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
哦，好险！他们不是叫我要去打多多士。
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help.
太可怜了。
If you do find all of my gobstones,
他会给你奖励的。
do come and see
等
me
他给完
again.
奖励再，
I'll be
他没
back to
给的话
playing
再说你是工具
Snake
人。
by myself in no time.
对，有给奖励一切好说，真的，我这人很好讲话的。
Brilliant.
多多死不急了，反正他也没有急着啊。你看他马上就要跑去玩其他游戏了，那也不用帮他急着走，根本没差。Easy, take it easy.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
黑猫。 嗯，为什么任务的方向是这边？是因为刚刚那个还没消掉吗？现在可以去找教授了。我想先去找教授。罗南教授，教授在哪里？可以拿到魔杖手柄，奖励其实还不错。啾啾。教授，你人在哪里？对，那是我打喷嚏。
I really have made a mess of things.
又有支线了。
Is everything all right? Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
以前他演练的不错
That sounds brilliant, actually. Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
慢点。
Why did our meet tell Madame Scribner that they were your books? Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one. I suppose I could help if I have the time. Oh, I'd very much appreciate it.
日记.
One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
刚刚有收集几本了吧？有吗？我怎么没印象？哎呦，他任务的标示好像会标到最近的任务，那这样我要重新找那个教授的那个任务。快速旅行好了。如果有办法用的话。有绿色的点绿色点难道不能用快速旅行吗？可以。刚刚收集的那几本不是吧？不一样东西，有几本飞在上面的书，然后拿下来，不是吗？是吗？可是他那个收集那个，他下面是那个06那些的所以应该没问题啊，应该不是，不然的话他应该会有说已收集几本这样子。因 应该都是要重新全弄啊，这种支线应该吧。我想说，今天学完副修就先休息了。对，好好玩哦，真的好好玩哦。而且特效做得很帅。
Perhaps I'll come back to this.
什么？不是跟他讲话？罗南教授在哪里？教授不是跟你讲话吗？教授在哪里？痛苦。教授在哪？教授 ，Professor, where are you, Professor？ 所以这时候应该反向思考，刚刚那个是那个小任务。白色。白色的，教授在这里吗？教授在哪里？啊！救命啊！教授，教授，你在哪里？
I wonder what animal I'd be if I was an animagus. Wouldn't mind being a cat.
感觉要重跑一轮呢，就重新跑
Revelio
重新跑这个区域，对不对？我快哭了。 我们往个好处想，教授刚刚在户外给我们任务，所以他应该现在在户外吧。吵死人了！它一直在震动，哎，这个东西有点可怕。它手把会震，它在敲的时候手把会震。
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
开始有变化了。 哦
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Lumos. Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around.
飞龙卡多甘爵士，卡多甘爵士是那个一幅很啰嗦的画，我记得没错。教授这边还有任务吗？还是他只是标明，我是教授？他刚刚说我可以去练习，这不是逼我吗？他这样子，我要怎么不练习？感觉就很想马上找东西来实验一下。所以我还是没有办法学会开锁，我比较想要开锁。哪些东西坏了？目前有哪些东西看起来像坏掉了？这边现在是不是变晚上了？还是只是我的错觉？没印象什么东西坏掉。教授没有标点就找不到了，好惨啊！这边是格莱芬多的沉睡巨龙雕像，千万别去骚扰睡觉的巨龙。醒了还得了？废话。好像是没来过的地方好玩。这边好像是没来过的地方，都是酒桶这边该不会是厨房吧
？Revelio。
这边进得去吗？同学，你好。哦，看到了什么？没错，骨灰瓮。你说这东西是骨灰瓮？好想找个坏掉的东西来看看能不能修。喷水池是不是有？没有，好像目前没有，找不到任何坏掉的东西。
Revelio。
这面墙是怎么回事？这面墙是猫奴画的吧？ 蓝色的，好在意哦。
Leviosa.
可以让他一直扶着哎。哇，还扶着哎，好久。猫派学校，可是分类没有猫，分类帽没有猫。有一个硬派解法是什么？你知道吗？就是你随便乱射，就是土法炼钢的方式。
Leviosa. Reparo.
随便乱找。土法炼钢，反正不知道什么东西被修好了，总之它被修好了。对，这边还有那个哎，这边还有
I think I'll go for a quick sprint on my broom after class
Lumos.
tonight. I find it helps stimulate my mind.
你在指给我方向吗？还是只是随便乱举手而已，大哥？因为这附近没路了，除非他藏在房间里，那我就理论上应该在这附近。鬼东西又被他吓到了。这边画框感觉都是好的，还是我先把东西拿起来砸，然后再把它砸坏就可以修了。听起来好像蛮白痴的。那罐子可能摔碎，会不会直接消失啊？ 那我就直接去找那个谁啊
Well, fancy meeting you
找
here.
Sebastian.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
哦，这边直接进动画，射到赚到，可是很合理。那万一把猫弄坏呢？猫算是物品吗？等他动画播完，等他火米村动画播完，就关掉好了，不然好累啊！刚刚一直在跑来跑去。猫是神，抱歉啊。猫派的可能这么觉得，不过刚刚好像没看到几只狗，是真的。哇，火米村好大！哎，
was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
谁把是讲这么强哦？不是说好。
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
那个漫画场景吗？哈哈哈，来追我啊！
Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient. Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
什么东西？我什么都没看到。
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named them too.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
嗯，对，黑魔法的小黄书。
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
史莱哲林学生最喜欢去的地方。
Barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh, any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim.
等一下，你看得
Though
到？
I suppose most people don't actually
你
see
看得
them
到？
at
那你
all.
见识过谁死
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
也走太久了。刚那边有个兽族的图案。
He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi-guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe.
第5集的时候，鬼马的设定就是这样子，就是骑士最鬼马要看过死亡的人，见识过死亡的人才能看到他的形体，不然你就会看到隐形的东西，可是你知道他在喷气，他在吃东西这样子。
Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin?
然后骑士最鬼马的天性其实还蛮温顺。
She was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
所以通常那个感觉不太好。嗯，对，要是你没有的话，你只能看到车子被拉，可是你不知道什么被拉。
I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
前面那个人卡住了。
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes, Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
白藓是用来治疗用的。
And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished.
Okay.
Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
好多的店啊，好多的店啊！桑科的店，奥利凡的旋转女巫体育必需品，巨柱与卷轴，猪头酒吧，哦，那个邓布利多他弟后来在这边。J.P. 品魔药店，三根扫帚。这个时候好像还蜂蜜公爵，真情一手，老迈的愚者。这个时候好像还没有尖叫屋，尖叫屋是那个录屏的时候才出现的。好，那么今天就先玩到这边好了。好。我看一下怎么退出。退出游戏。OK， 晚安，888，可以大采购的，对啊，还蛮期待的。那么下一次就是从这边开始，它有自动存档，所以不用担心。好啦，那么大家晚安，现在12点半了，12点57了，快1点了，哦，玩好久。对，这个游戏真的很好玩，对，推荐大家都要。对。尤其是你看过书，然后对书有印象的话，更是推荐。好，那就这样子啊，下次再见。那就废话都不多说，拜拜，拜拜，拜拜，拜拜。对啊，要1点。玩着玩着。哈？哦，自动储存吧。拜拜，拜拜。